And welcome back, folks. I hope everyone's having a terrific day today. Let's get back into this. I want to get back to the regular story missions. I kind of went off track the last couple sessions to look at opportunities to get crafting updated and things like that. But let's take a look at what we have here. Got two missions here. Since we've started the enemy below, let's finish this. Let's finish this string here. All right, word bearers. Let's go to the uncharted catacombs below the hive. I discovered that a ragtag tribe of mutants are responsible for the disappearance, but the real masters of the cult are called the Forsaken Sons. Forsaken Sons are using these mutants like pawns. It's time to visit their hideout and make them confess. I would have to take this to extreme to get extra fate. Let's just keep it like this right now. The Abandoned Forge.
This must be the lair.
Foul, lying heretics. Their blight must be undone. Purge them all.
I like the sound this gun makes. I mean, it is really loud. Like we got a boss here. Switching to shotgun. Blow up environments and look for some loot. Let's go this way.
Loading. Not a boring day at all. Dozens must have been sacrificed in this slaughterhouse. Life in the Underhive can get worse, it seems.
Inquisitor, numerically, a few hundred deaths have no impact on the functionality of a hive.
Reassuring. Anything else to report?
Definitely. Augury units sense peculiar energy traces from a cortex circuit. Inquisitor, there is a dysfunctional initiate of the Adeptus Mechanicus among the bodies.
First the servo skulls, now this. Tech Priest, I want a full analysis and report once I am back on the ship.
Further examination of the edifice brought none of the expected results. We can determine by the electromagnetic and radiomatic chance that the construct, Alpha, yada yada yada, or the monolith, has an uninitiated call in it. It is billions of standard years old, but we have been unable to extract any samples from it. The linguistics procedure of the molecule probing bears no results. The requisitional expedition, Sigma 11 unit, shares the same strong belief that there is a machine spirit in Subject Alpha, so whatever, or at least a spark of the motive force. We tried several inductosolves, but if the machine spirit resides in the edifice, it remains dormant and reluctant to heed our calls.
Strange. This data slate entry is decades old, and the monolith was inactive back then. I'm sure the Tech Priest would be thrilled to see that it has become quite active since then.
Alright. And we gained a new clue. Toughness attribute, like that. We didn't pick up much loot there. Well, that's a nice inoculator. We might want to go with that. Let's see. 11% experience. Attributes. Shield regeneration. I'm not using a shield right now. That's a maybe. Plasma cannon. We'll hang on to that for a second. Quantity. No, hold on to that. Heavy flamer. No. Take this. Any of these are going to be worthwhile. Oh. A nice auto gun. Does a lot of damage. Again, it doesn't do knockback. Here's an axe with 2 sockets in it. That's kind of nice. Better than the shotgun. Let's come over here. Do you have any shotguns for sale? Yeah, that's a better shotgun. It's not the best shotgun. I mean, it is cheap. go ahead and pull that. Alright.
Tech Priest. I couldn't help but notice that the Tech Priest I found at the monolith was a member of a requisitional expedition, just like you. They conducted research here, and now the monolith is stirring. Makes me wonder why these expeditions are always connected to heretical activities. Care to explain?
As you request. Full disclosure is the most logical solution at this point. Everything else hinders efficiency. The Adeptus Mechanicus, much like the Inquisition, includes many factions. The requisitional expeditions served as a cover for the secret operations of our factions.
Elaborate, Tech Priest.
We are the Xenorite, specializing in research into archaeotech and Xenos relics in the Caligari sector.
Are you confessing to tech heresy?
Negative, Inquisitor. Several Forge worlds provide discreet support to us. 67.8% of the local Xenorites serve Inquisitors, mostly the ones you call radicals.
Should I find this reassuring? It doesn't mean it is not heresy, only that it could be widespread heresy.
Logical conclusion. Communion with the Cortex records revealed a hexamathic code with the coordinates of the Xenorite base under the Hive. Investigating the location could provide useful data.
Or a meeting with some more wretched cultists.
Excellent. Excellent. So, let's talk here. Let's go ahead and do some salvage. I want to keep that shotgun. And we can control click and get rid of stuff. Equip a new shotgun. Equip a new inoculator. This is an interesting gun. Let's slide this over here. I'm going to keep the heavy bolter because the heavy bolter is definitely better than this. But I wanted to show folks what a plasma cannon does. All right. Plasma cannon and new shotgun. I didn't check the armor. Let's see what the armor is. I don't think there's any armor worth keeping. Yeah, it doesn't even have any Sentinel armor for sale. All right. Let's go to the enemy below. Visit the ruined base of the requisitional exposition. Let's travel to the next. It's the right one. Inquiry leads to very dark places, both figuratively and literally. The unfortunate citizens of the Hive were dragged into the ancient monolith of Xenosaur and sacrificed before it. However, what I find even more baffling is traces that I've discovered of an ancient Adeptus Mechanicus expedition hunting for the very same Xenos relic. With the help of my tech priest, I've located the ruined base in the Underhive. Hopefully it'll have some answers. Let's go ahead and kick this one off.
Data serves detect 3 locations with faint traces of machine spirit activity. Closer inspection recommended. Marauders defiling the sanctuaries of the Omnissiah need to be eliminated.
What really makes this this weapon good is this plasma barrage. Looking for a group. We might be able to do this. you can see it does area effect. It's really kind of a cool weapon. Back to this weapon. Bolter's a little more efficient. Looks like there's one right down here. Let's go check it out.
Warning. Next security door is locked with a code anathema, a primitive but efficient method to bar the mechanics. You should be able to override it.
What do we got going on over here?
Reloading.
Not how you learned, Inquisitor.
A wise man learns from the deaths of others. Let's see what this lecture is.
Last words to anyone who finds this. May the God Emperor have mercy on me. They found me at the furnace and made me attend to the cogitators, which is the only reliable way to communicate with the Underhive. May the Omnissiah forgive me, but I had to do it, even if I'm just a lowly menial and I don't even know the proper canticles. I made my escape as soon as I could, but they found me. Now I am trapped. I would rather starve here than suffer the fate of the prisoners. Even in death, I will serve the Emperor with what little I know. Only the leader of the heretics, Asura, As the first son knows what they are up to. But there are traitor Astartes involved. I saw them. I saw Terra Incarnate, the main conjugator of the research base of Stonte. So we have traitor Astartes. So we have Chaos Marines in this. I don't think I need any of the ammo or anything like that. I'm in pretty good shape. I've not been using the mines. I really don't like mines. A little bit of loot wanting to go back to a force field. Oh, trap. I am super poor at spotting these traps.
Reloading.
Let it rain.
Incoming gas attack. Time to leave this lovely place.
An errand boy of the rotting emperor. How considerate. I will paint this chamber red with your blood.
Traitor of mankind. Wither in the war. Might be links to the network of the Forsaken Sons.
A loot chest. Check this out in a minute after I make sure there's no additional bad guys. Or any additional loot. Doesn't look like there's anything. Let's go see what the next clue is. We disposed the corpse of the tech priest from the base. There were almost no survivors left after your magnificent arrival. Only a few servitors remain. My disciples captured an unbeliever at the furnace who was able to establish a proper communication network and erase any records of the monolith. He will begin this task immediately. My initiatives have started to gather offerings to the dark gods. The hive dwellers have proven to be useful for our cause. It's just as you said, Master. The light of the monolith is weak now, but it is like gathering a whirlwind, growing with every soul sent into the warp. In time, it'll become a mighty tempest. Ooh. Not good. Okay, let's check the map. Looks like the last area to explore is up here somewhere.
fellow seeker of the truth. I'm afraid that you can't receive the teachings in your current state. Let Ulbrax, the Forsaken, free you from the bonds of your existence. What is this? No, Master! I was faithful!
Looks like your friend freed you from the burden of your limbs. Emperor, be my shield and strength.
The leader of the cult might still be alive, but he has only a few minutes left. Send him up to the ship, and I will stabilize him for interrogation.
My task is done here. I have brought the Emperor's justice to the faithless and avenged countless innocents.
All right. Gained a level. Excellent. Updates to the perk. They're back over here. Let's when we talk to.
How did the interrogation go?
The subject had severe objections to the procedure, but once I rearranged certain neural pathways and removed a few non-vital appendages, he became very compliant. I have a full report if you're interested in the details.
A summary will suffice.
The word-bearers wanted to take out this fool once their schemes were compromised. They are hiding in the depths of the Underhive, by the largest monolith. They will soon perform a grand ritual and sacrifice the remaining prisoners.
These foul traitors and their craving for rituals. Anything else?
The Xenox devices are somehow connected to these dark practices, but the heretic had no additional information, apart from the usual ramblings. How should we proceed, Inquisitor?
We need to act immediately. We need a precise surgical cut to sever the head.
Precise, surgical, and cuts. Excellent premises. We will start preparations at once.
Excellent. Go here and take. Well, let's take a look at our loot first. Okay, we got one Terminus Saw. Grav guns. I typically don't use grav guns. Suppose I could take one and just show you how they work. I'm not seeing anything here that I really want to fuck with. So, grav guns, they do a single long-range shot, a lot of damage. They do a stun and slow attack. They do a channeled high suppression attack. Again, these things have cooldowns on them. And they do a long-range implosion attack. Again, a lot of these are designed to stun and slow people down. First one does have some armor pierce and it's strong against armor, but that's about it. I don't find the grav guns to really be that effective weapons in the game. What am I doing? Yeah, let's just sell stuff this time. Let's drop off our SOM code. And I think we are... Oh, no, I have to add some more heat resistance. Close that, and let's continue to the next location. Enemy below us. Stop the word bearers. Rights at the main fabricator monolith. Yep. Investigation finds shedding light on some unpleasant truths. Behind the Forsaken Sons lurks an ancient but deadly foe, the heretical Astartes of the Word Bearers. Their bloody sacrifice are empowering the Xenos monoliths and stirring up warp surges throughout the sector. I must stop their final ritual before they inflict a fatal wound on the veil between the immaterium and the real space. Let's go get them.
These traitors live in defiance of our divine majesty. They corrupt the souls of innocents and commit heinous acts. Show them the wrath of the Emperor, Inquisitor.
Rest assured, Thor. I don't intend to let any heretic Astartes leave this place.
Tank? Oh yeah, that's a word for a tank. Okay. Oh, we got demon chest.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat that creature. Be gone, demon. Let's see what's so important in the chest.
Give me some good loot. Not too bad.
Loading.
Inquisitor, my navigator has reported a small-scale warp surge manifesting in this segment. We can't stay here for long, or the ship will be ripped apart.
This has something to do with those traitors down here. Incoming gas attack. Time to leave this lovely place. Such a cruel trap against an Inquisitor. A few turrets won't stop me.
I think I have to kill the turrets. Victory conditions are eliminate all resistance, so I think if the turrets were still there, that might constitute resistance, and I'd have to go back and tell them, so...
Sorcerer, your machinations end today.
Lackey of the false emperor, you will not stop the ritual. The warp will bring the fires of destruction and show you the power of the true gods.
No mercy for the heretic. No forgiveness for the traitor. These fanatics always have a grimoire somewhere.
spicy fight. Bringer of damnation. Marvel and behold, the greatness of the dark god is limitless. The Xenos monoliths are functioning as planned. Their creator might have spread through the whole sector once, but they are dust now, and their alien work will serve the grandeur of chaos. When presented with the offering of defiance and denial, recited the litanies of truths ascended, the monoliths started to awaken, stirring the minds of the Immaterium. The constellation of delusion will shortly be upon us. Until then, we must continue the soul sacraments according to the Malfacta. The warp surges could rage for centuries to come, if the conjugations are strong enough. If our brothers can wake the mother monoliths in the sector, we can engulf all of the Caligari in the fires of the warp. We will liberate the sector from the shackles of their corpse god.
Over the faithful, fear has no dominion. The traitors will perish today.
I go check and make sure there's no additional loot in here. I don't think there is. Take a quick look. Inoculator over there. Ah, there is a loot chest. See, always check. That wasn't very much, but it's something. Okay. And we gained a level. Survival Instinct Override perk unlocked. Okay. So we have got to talk to the captain here. Take a look at our loot. Personal teleporter. This is an interesting device. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Okay. And we can add a passive. Let's go ahead and take one passive there. Let's go talk to the captain.
The Conclave has sent you a message, Inquisitor.
I have received your report, and I am very satisfied with the way you have handled the situation. However, I must add that I have found certain details lacking, especially the ones that concern the role of the Adeptus Mechanicus in the unfolding events. I cannot stress enough the importance of thorough fieldwork. Carelessness leads to negligence, which will eventually lead to anti-imperial activities. All in all, great work. The Emperor protects.
Okay, thank you. Investigation completed. The enemy below. And this just goes through all the different levels of the enemy below. We get 20 fate. And 1,000 experience. Let's claim that. So that was awesome.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
Inquisitor, you have successfully eliminated the threat posed by the enemy on Atheon Prime. I am an advocate of swift actions, relentless purges, and dedication to our doctrines, and therefore I find your approach commendable. I'm aware that you still have an ongoing investigation to handle, but as you might have suspected from the classified Pix recording, that was only the beginning. We want you to travel to Dagnor Primaris and investigate a rebellious uprising. The local Adeptus Arbitus has been keeping an eye on potential cult activity in the Administratum Hive, led by a certain individual with the unsophisticated moniker of the Prophet. The cult has recently triggered a hive-wide rebellion. It might sound trivial, but in the light of your previous mission, we suspect that it could be related to the upsurge of chaos activity in the subsector.
Alright, so what we get from her is another mission. So we're not going to go that. We're probably going to go back and do the Martyr. Finish up with the Martyr. Right now, let's go ahead and talk. I don't think there was anything here that I thought was worth keeping. Could think about, oh, these are expensive, getting plans and blueprints. We'll have to think about that. I don't want to spend that much money on a blueprint, unless there's one for a shotgun. There is one for a shotgun. Well, here you go, folks. 200,000 of our credits for a shotgun. Let's sell all the blues. I want to keep these. Do we spend the money for a shotgun blueprint? Sure, why not? Why not? That's what we're here for, right? New blueprint available for crafting. Here, go to crafting, and we should now be able to make a shotgun for us. There it is, regular shotgun. Now it costs 57,000 to do it. Buys a bunch of our equipment. You know, equipment. We got plenty of the ancient mechanisms, but I don't have a whole lot of these other items. Let's while we're here, let's look at our tech tree. Do I have enough to? I now have enough to get improved salvage. So we're going to research the improved salvage, taking just about all of our points. And now we're going to, and it took a bunch of our money too. And now if I want to go ahead and craft a shotgun, it's going to take like just about all the rest of our money. So let's go ahead and do it. Hey, what is money for, right? Let's take a look and see if we got a decent shotgun. It's not as good as the bolter I have. Oh well. So let's it is a little bit better than our current shotgun, but not a whole lot. The other thing we can do is can we modify this? No, I have no money to do any modifications. Alright, so how to spend 300,000 Teligari credits in just a few seconds, but that's okay. We will see what we can do to recover that. Let's come back over here. This old shotgun. Is that the new one or the old one? This is the old shotgun. We will salvage that. And we really didn't get anything out of it. But again, I've got the improved salvage now, so we should have better chance to get things done. Good stuff. So I think the next thing we're going to be looking at next thing we'll probably be looking at is doing a few missions to gain money. A better looking shotgun than the other one. So by gaining money, then we're going to have to come over here and look at either special missions again, or do a couple random missions for loot. But I think that's where we're going to end it here today. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone have a terrific day.